I bought a rotisserie chicken at the beginning of this week, and whenever I do that, I love to make a big batch of homemade bone broth with the leftover carcass and bones, because homemade broth is just so much more flavorful than what you can find in the store. Plus, it's really nutritious, and we're coming up on cold and flu season, so we need all the immunity we can get, right? And it helps prevent waste and saves you money. It's just winning all around. So let's make it. This recipe is in my e-cookbook, but it really is a choose your journey type of scenario. So you're gonna start with a big stock pot and add your chicken carcass and the bones. If there's still some chicken on there, it's really no big deal at all. I try not to be too precious about it. It's just gonna give it more flavor. And now we're going to add a bunch of flavor and nutrition boosters. So I'm gonna add some onion. I cut it in half, but there's really no need to peel it. We are straining the broth. For the onion and garlic, normally you wouldn't wash these, but since we're not peeling them, you do want to wash. So I'm putting in a bunch of garlic, onion, ginger that I just sliced in half, some carrots. I actually did peel these carrots because they were so dirty from my garden and I just didn't want it to be super dirty. Look at this carrot. So that guy's going in. And then some celery, and definitely use up any kitchen scraps you have. So for example, these are like the root ends of green onions, and I'm just gonna toss those in. And I have these cilantro and parsley stems that I didn't want to go to waste. And then we're gonna put in some bay leaves, lemon that I sliced in half, some black peppercorns, some kosher salt, and then filtered water. And you just wanna fill the stock pot up. We're gonna bring that to a boil, reduce to a simmer, and that's going to simmer for about 6 to 8 hours until it is reduced by about half. I wish you all could smell my house right now. It smells like Thanksgiving. So I let this cool down a little bit. I'm gonna take the really large chunks out and then pass it through a fine mesh sieve into this pitcher, and then pour the pitcher into mason jars. This is optional, but a tablespoon or so of apple cider vinegar is going to help extract the collagen, which helps give it the benefits of bone broth. I like to store mine in quart-sized mason jars because a lot of recipes will call for 4 cups of broth, and that's what these hold. So they can keep in the fridge for up to a week or in the freezer for up to 6 months. If you do keep it in the freezer, you'll want to make sure you leave room at the top. So I'm thinking chicken bacon gnocchi soup, tomato soup, corn chowder, so many delicious things to make. You will be absolutely astonished by how delicious and flavorful homemade broth is. So let me know if you want to try it, and happy broth making.